part 1 of the Let's Play for The Outer Worlds. Today's launch day. And we're going to have some fun. Alright, resume. I'm just setting up my laptop here on the side so I can check on the stream. So I have done just a little bit of the stuff that's already been covered in other videos. The intro, video stuff, cinematography is what I was going to say.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! The gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Alright, so it's just a landing violation. Let it go. So I heard I found one of your teammates held up in a cave. I've already dealt with a few of these marauders, not impressed. So...
Really? How is he?
I shot him in the face, so that's
Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
okay. So my build is gone. I took some Persuade and Lie. I'm not sure how I want to play this. I killed the guy in the cave because no one was around, and he had some more stuff on him that he wasn't giving me. Use Spacer's Choice cards, back down from a challenge. I bet you could get those Marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. I have to give you 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Use the title, handle it.
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
I will let them live. I don't want to kill everybody I see. Or maybe I do. We'll see. I have one melee weapon, but I haven't decided if I will go melee or non-melee. As a character build, I mean. Use my tactical time dilation. Ah. Oh. Well, he ran at me. Bad aim. Oh yeah. Okay, congratulations. You have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to new perks every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Ledger. It's just telling me to press that to view my ledger. Skill improvement. I'm just sending out a message with the link to this. I'm having trouble with words. Stream. There we go. Okay, so skills. What are my skills? Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improve all of your specialized skills in that group to up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to a specialized skill. Up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumable and status effects can temporarily and raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skills checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Alright. Oh yeah, this is what my character looks like right now. You could design his face, his hair, eyes, stuff like that. I have 10 points available. So basically I can choose the whole group up until level 50 and then, or skill point 50, and then, yeah. I don't know which, I had already chosen dialogue once, so I can talk a bunch. I'll go up here. Oh, I have a bunch of skills I can spend. All changes will be lost. Oh, okay, so I have to apply my choices. We go defense, dialogue. I'll put 2 in tech. I'll put another one in stealth, defense, ranged, and 2 more in melee. I'm going to apply that. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Interesting. Ah, so it's one of those things. It's just gonna... hate having little icons showing up. Gotta... There really needs to be a mark all as red. There we go. Heal myself. Perk points available. Oh, jeez. There's so many points to spend. Welcome to the perk selection. On this screen, you can choose perks to choose which perks to buy and which perks with perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, just by such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Interesting. You get new perks to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire points through gameplay, such as by accepting... okay, I already read that. Let's go. Wow. There's a lot of choices in this game to make. You've grown healthier in your time out of stasis. Slow the world. Lone wolf. So many frickin'. Wow. I'll go with that one. There we go. Enough reading. Let's get to murdering and blowing people up. That's what I want to do. It says we have 2 viewers, so welcome. Welcome, viewers. Ooh, a Sentry Saber. So that's what my beautiful man looks like. Oh, you can't actually... There's no closer view. I didn't change anything. So, quest general. There you go. Armor management. To wear an armor helmet, navigate the items, select you can manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, or compare them. Cool. So that's the armor I'm wearing. These have skill bonus, light plus fly, 4 armor, skill bonus, determination plus 5. This one looks cooler. It was kind of Dead Spacey, the visor part. Definitely that one. So 73 one-handed, two-handed. Cool. This is the same as this one. So I will break this down. Cool. So this game supports killing everybody, so I could kill these guys if I wanted to. There are no unkillable characters as far as I understand. This is the very beginning of the game, the very first mission in the game. And let's see where it goes from here. Fast travel to locations.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
It's a good alarm. We're broke. Go home. Son of a...
Say, because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
What? I don't know what the first thing was I said because I clicked the button too fast. This is definitely not my ship. And, do you take down payments in wanton violence? Yeah. Stop paying for somebody else's ship. I agreed to help you. Well, she's a douche. Where's that robot dude? Where'd you go? He was like... What the... Where the hell did he come from?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
So he didn't see that? Guys and I had a bit of altercation, you see. Accidentally, brutally shot themselves while on patrol.
Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
I could use their gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice.
Salt
it's
tuna.
Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice. Hang on, I want to ask you something. Hang on, I want to ask you something.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Is he holding a shovel? Ha! Cut his head off. Did he pull out a shovel? Bit cartridge, light ammo, Adreno. Okay, so like less than 5 minutes ago I said I wasn't going to kill everybody, but doesn't seem to be working out so well. Let's reaffirm that killing everybody is not the main objective, but if they're rude or piss me off, I can't find that other body. Yeah, if they're rude or piss me off, they may die. And I wanted to talk, and clearly he didn't. She was here. He was like somewhere around here. Damn it. Alright, well. I'm not sure where that body went. Ugh. My cat is trying to walk on everything.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Nope. Yeah. I didn't realize that was the door. See, everything went wrong after I went out that door and had to kill them.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Like, did I say something? Yeah, okay. It is very sensitive if you press something right after initiating conversation. What are you gonna do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4,
What the fuck?
3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red
I
smear.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation.
So
Best of luck in your search for a
Captain
power
Hawthorne.
regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I am now Captain Hawthorne. Try to stay alive this time. Well, that's just rude.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
So, I just got me a ship.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
What can I find in here? Retro light bulbs. Oh, cool.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Already doing that, honey. Ow.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Where Mr. Power Regulator has to go. Ugh, fall damage. Fuck. What is it? Toss ball stick?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Weapon modification. As you repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping your combat ready in tip-top shape at all times on search screen. First, select the power weapon you want to work, then choose... Yeah. Whoa. So I don't got anything for that. Do I have anything for this one? I don't got nothing for nothing. Friggin' like hockey stick or something. Break that down. Gonna equip that. There we go.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Man, that's a fast load screen. It's not even really a load screen. It's like a blink screen. I'm gonna call it. Blink screen. I really wish I could find that other dead body. I killed a dude. But I can't find his body. So I can't leave him. Damn it. Still have perk points available. It will not stop telling me that, will it? Okay, Lone Wolf. Cheetah, you're not slow, you're just fast. High maintenance. Take better care of your weapons, armor, most people. Ooh, carrying capacity. Definitely a pack mule. What's that? A fucking shovel. He has all his clothes on. But he got no fucking gear. Put it all over here. What is this adrenal? Injectable, healing, and go to sleep. So I guess they killed that thing. Okay, somebody else already looted these dudes. Fucking shitheads. Item repair. Keeping your gear in tip-top shape. You repair a weapon at the workbench. Using weapon armor. Players engaging. Yeah, okay. I really don't need a shovel. $97. 5% condition? Shit. That thing's about to fucking break in my hands. Yeah, I have this now. Much better. Oh, hey, cool. It actually matches. Like a cool robot dude. My own ship and shit. So like ooh, I saw something over there. I'll go with it. Skyrimmed up these little rocks here. That'd be a marauder. So you sneak in the grass like this and they can't see you. Huh? Oh, someone's on me. Wow, I have bad aim. Low weapon means low likelihood of, yeah. So this thing is shit until I fix its rating condition. Sorry. Oh shit. Marauder encampment discovered. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe not. I didn't die. Look at that. Hunting rifle. Just an empty bin. Oh, my lockpicking isn't high enough. That sucks. Ooh, got another sawed-off shotgun. Oh, nice. I found some modifications. Start beefing up my weapons. Nothing. What's that? Mock apple juice. Like mocklet? It's right there. What is there in this place? Got some mock apple juice. Got a nice lay of the land up here. Not much going on. So there's a path that way, there's a path that way. That's where I need to go. Ow. Obviously, I'm going to go in the opposite direction. And I think that flashing is telling me that my armor is shit. Oh, 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 yeah. Shit, fuck. What the ass hat is that? I'm not even hurting it. I made a mistake. I think it left me alone. Holy shit, what was that? A primal behemoth. Alright, let's leave that motherfucker alone. Oh, there's so much to explore. There's like a cave here. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked though. Just venturing into a cave. I think my gun just went down to like shit too. I'm fairly certain that's what this little river hideout discovered. Oh, that's a landmine. Yep. Ah, sorry, can't disarm them. Trying to do an old disarmy army. Ah, damn it, I have 3 or 4. I'll come back for that bad boy. Armor parts, cool. I am a weapons hoarder and pick up everything you see kind of guy. Curious if that's battery or laser tripwire. So we're gonna continue on with the mission. We just found a town here. Seems like there's a cool town to check out. Alrighty. So, we are gonna go into this first town area. That is what we shall do. Just checking on the live stream. Alright. So, I think, yeah, so my armor is at 51%. I don't have the engineering skills. I took my helmet off. But that's my beautiful character face, by the way. I take like red demon eyes. So I'm just gonna go show up into this town, I believe dressed like one of the guards that I've murdered. Stolen their gear. Ow. It's my dog barking in the background. These little plants really look like paintbrushes. Really cool. Walked right through one. So, let's walk up to this this town. Transition to Edgewater. Oh, look at that! Look at that beautiful art. Some like retro futurist stuff there. Science weapons have weird and useful effects that do damage. Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. It can be handled through negotiation, or subterfuge, or a big hammer. So, welcome to the first town. I've never been here. Let's walk around. I'll put my gun away. So I'm just dressed like these guys. I'm just dressed like
Hey, you hear
corporate
about
guard.
Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
So
You moron.
I'm just dressed like both of them.
Yeah, some sort of... Got my sights on you.
Got my sights on you.
That's so rude. Why do they have their sights on me? I've been here for like 2 minutes. Perk points available. Let's spend our perk points. Bring shrewd negative to make cuts for friends, so you can make up for it. Take some health modifier. Oh, I love that. Excuse me for a second, I'm being telephoned. And I returned. Sorry, someone was telephoning me, so I just robbed this place. I've been here for 2 seconds. Okay, apparently I'm very popular. Excuse me for another 2 seconds. Jeez, alright, sorry about that. Way too many people calling me. Take a day off work and the whole world stops turning, right? So, terminal access, logs. So this looks like straight out of Fallout. No offense, Obsidian. So, Edgewater Saltoon, choice property. Edgewater Chemical Facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards and of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice foreman. Interesting. There's like no security at this place. I'm just like walking around. Like steal a bunch of shit. Left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deduced from your pay. Oh, ah! Maintenance fees will be deduced from your pay. That's funny. It's like a Walmart thing Walmart would do. Vending machine discovered. Steel. Vendor. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to steal items from the vending machine. Restricted items of a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Okay, so note to self, working on my hack skill. I have a bunch of crap here I can sell. Water without hydrogen or oxygen. Dehydrated water? Okay. Interesting. Zero G brew. I can carry quite a bit of stuff actually. It's all the food stuff here. Okay, upgrade your hack skill. Just gonna like steal everything. Little food thief. Oh, locker thief too. Oh shit, people, you gotta lock your lockers, my friends. I'm that guy in this office just walking in and stealing people's food. Ew, what is this, communal toilets? Ugh. This is nasty. This is nasty. Bard? What the fuck? Loose lips, pink slip. What do they do in there? Ow. Oh, nice. Digging the soundtrack music in this game so far. I'm not even 100% sure why I'm in here. Ah! Okay, red crosshairs. No upbeat. Cool effects though. Fuck that. Climb shit, motherfucker. Cannot use while in combat. I'm not in combat, I just blew something up by accident. I guess I have to turn off the regulator first. Geothermal facility. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chow while you wait. Power source, Spacer's Chow, electrical facility, responsibility. Ow! Hey, I disengaged you, you piece of shit. Compliers with switch point events, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrade, or theft. Please avoid tampering. Hey, you piece of shit. Ow. I should probably stop trying to take it out. Alright, so I can't just straight up steal it. So tell me to go up there. Alright, well. A valiant attempt. If I do say so myself. Okay, so gonna have to figure out a way to shut it down. Found another vending machine.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Alright. Welcome, guys. So, let's... Hey, you must be telling... I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, so what are my options? You must be the boss in town. We can start with introductions. I'm Dargo.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing a guard's uniform. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform? What are you talking about?
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I already tried.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Yeah, that was a problem with the last one I tried. Frying myself? Let's guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
They're breaking the law. What a surprise, I never would have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You can't solve your deserter problem. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, Reed. So I can do. How will I recognize Abigail?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, these workers must have left for a reason. You asked me to cut off power to an entire community.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Hairpins.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's go. So I have the option to kill everybody in this room. Companion, there are characters that join you. Okay, I know what companion is. Companion provide combat support. The skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration still. Learn more about your companion in the companion log. So, I won't kill this guy yet. But, he's on notice. He answered my questions. Teleporting.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We're in the elevator. I guess he is.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Now you want to talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
About the deserters, so what's the other side? Figures. We didn't exactly strike me as the honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal not with nuance, I wouldn't be heavily armed. Let's move.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Before they left? I think that's a typo. Can't blame any for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well do they know deserters? You worked with them? Either friends or what? I'm sure the deserters are fine people, so what?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Ugh. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power.
Oh, my dog's running.
They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. What's up, Pi? What do we need to talk to a vicar about? Flipping the switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Suppose it can hurt. What's up, Pi? Where did I find him?
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
So she's your moral compass companion? I get it. We're, you know. So you can tell her which way
I'm
to go.
going.
That's cool.
Won't work.
Corporate guard.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
That kind of society.
In a jiff. Okay, moving out. Got it.
She's annoying. Protein. Saltuna Cannery, the only source of protein a busy worker needs. Blocking, leaping, using tactical time dilation are the best ways. Okay, crouching is useful. It activates stealth, improves your accuracy, and makes you a smaller target. It does make it harder to watch toss ball matches, however. So, we're gonna go and look for this camp of deserters and decide whether or not... Oh, I came out a different door. And whether or not we should, what do you call it? Turn off their power. That's what I was looking for. Not worth unlocking it. Curious if I can just run around the city or if I need to go back through it. And how this companion of mine reacts to murder. Cool. I don't have to go back inside. Well, there's something to go inside for. Did she mean the vicar of the town we were in? Damn it. Converted us to town vicar. She's uncertain about the task before us. So I guess the vicar is inside. Yeah, Vicar Max. So he's back in here. Cigarettes? Oh no. A video game advertising cigarettes? That's terrible. Just kidding. Nobody cares. Welcome, viewer. And viewers. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're going to be doing more dialogue, and then I'll get out into the world and maybe shoot somebody in the face. I mean, I can shoot anybody in the face. I keep remembering that that's a fun aspect of this game. Oh, speaking of viewers, it says I have a third viewer. Welcome, welcome. I have a,
And your rations yet?
Yeah. 2 whole...
Cantina discovered. I have my companion, which is what that's showing me in the corner. There we go, Victor. Just like right up to the back of his house. Look at that. What the hell do you get in here? Oh, this is the side of the building. Oh. That's how you get in there.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
So, let's talk to a vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Why is his ear, like,
curious?
Glowing red?
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
Vicar de Soto.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Brian wants me to talk to you, but Reed asked us to do something. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer? And just thought of something else we need to be doing.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserter.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So we should take away their power. Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So, impossible, just talk everyone to coming in, I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like our rock work out for me. This has been a waste of time, let's hope about it.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
Yeah,
if you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Okay. And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
It's not safe, and I want you to go into a Masada's camp to get some more stuff on me. Very fascinating. Why would a vicar be after banned heretical texts?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling
Glad
argument.
we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yeah, sure, it's a good side quest. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
So, I could kill everybody in here. It's a really nice thought. Even that quest giver, I could kill him. No unkillable players. Okay, 10 points. Melee. Definitely dialogue. Stealth. I definitely need tech. Where's my hack? Oh, so hack is... There we go. So I want hack. Your hack skill improves being able to purchase from the vending machines, so you can like steal shit from them and stuff. Range, defense. Improve companion health and their abilities in combat. Yeah, sure, I'll take one there. Go another in tech. And I'll go ranged. Apply. Set. Combat dialogues. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they're automatically debilitated. Cool. Perks. 1 perk point. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Fuck yeah. Sets. Journal. Okay. Oh, it's the stupid codex. That's gonna get so annoying. And character, why do I still have perks? Oh, I still have another one available, that's weird. Being a shrewd traveler, unlock the fast relatively when over encumbered. Cheating, not slow, you're just fast. Yeah, sure, I'll take that one. There we go. Level 3. Look at me go. Woo! Alright. I want to find somebody and I want to kill them. Oh, look at those drawings. Some beautiful art. Manti Queen. Examine. Oh, son of a bitch. I really... That's scary. I don't want to find that thing. That's going to be like a monster I'm going to have to kill. Ew. Has like nipples with flies in them. Or like leaves? Ew, it's disgusting. Who draws that? Oh, you draw that. So, this is outside. Just like kill anybody. I keep saying that, but it's because I find it like pretty cool that one of the features and things in this game is that they've made it so that every available. Oh, look at that.
Here they come! Wow, not even a scratch.
Someone got wrecked. Examine. Mating habits. Adreno, which is like your healing stuff. Some animals, some abandoned shelters. I prefer this weapon. So that's the town. Ooh, the Marauder, okay. Let's get somebody killing
Keep
her.
him quiet.
Good, she's stealth.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Okay, I killed him. Oh, shit, I got no attack.
Everyone all right?
Dead. Didn't expect that. Oh, wow, I cut all of his limbs off. There's one of his legs. I think that's actually somebody else's leg. Nice weapon parts, mag pick, another revolver. Cool. Go, go, go. A little bit of there, finally. That's cool. It's all lava and stuff. Because there are some creatures out here that I'm fairly certain could kick my ass. Oh, hey, shit, it's like Marauder Town. I need to get back to my ship and fix my stuff. 122. Oh, level 5. Okay, I can't use it yet. Replace. Oh, that's cool. Better handgun. There we go. Some really cool things to search and stuff around here. How do you get in there? Oh, there's an opening up there. Not so sure. That's okay. Let's continue this way. Oh, let's take a grenade launcher. That's cool. Oh!
Coming!
How do you like it? Inhaler activates all slotted consumables simultaneously, allowing you to quickly treat and help. Okay, so I have to slot things. I guess that heals me? I have no idea. This is the first time I've had to, like, use this. Whew.
Got him off.
So that was a close one. Same thing. Another helmet. Some military gear. Ah, good. Some more Adreno. Oh, cool. Is that power armor or some sort of better armor? 16 to my 3 essence. Oh, damn. That's dope. That's awesome. 4. Yeah, it's fine. I'm this big ass guy now. Oh, look at that. No load times. It's just a door. Go into an extra room. Oh, cool, luck mags. You use those to see these things here. See, like it takes 3. Criminal activities. Trespassing, hacking, murder are all considered illegal activities and frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. So don't do it in front of the guards. Which is, you know, a standard thing that they say not to do.
Clever.
Oh, that's some good. Whoa. Can I search all of them? Okie dokie. What else am I gonna look at? Are big cartridges like... Are that money? Saltuna. haven't actually had any of that yet. Let's searching. Some stuff in here. Lighter. Energy cell. Use all of it. There's better be something really good in this stuff.
Nicely done.
Bypass shunts. Energy cells. Oh, look at that bad boy. Assault rifle. Bypass shunts. I can sleep. You wanna sleep with me, baby? I don't know if she's gonna sleep with me or not. Curious. Oh, look at that. Look how nice that is. Whoa. Amazing artwork. Going to can't use that, can't use that. Sorry. Okay. Long guns. A grenade launcher. Assault rifle, okay. Okay. Shit. Man, these rollers, they're just fucking... Oh, shit. Did nothing. You gotta get really, you gotta get a lot better at this if you're gonna stay around. Stick with it. Oh, there was an exploding thing right there. Could have used those. Yeah, we're definitely going in here. Transition to the 10th annual Tossball Series Interstellar Championship. Rizzo's Rangers versus Spacer's Chosen. Ha! Spacer's Choice, Spacer's Chosen. I like it. Good team name. Yeet Burrit. Don't judge me for saying that.
I'm ready for this!
Dakota. Ugh, that was a cat trying to walk across me. Die, die. Okay, no, I got cat on top of me. No, kitty. Tri-blade, cool. Still not sure what that is. Figure that out. Salmon. If the oceans and rivers are the heart of the veins of Emerald Vale, then saltunas are highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semiporous, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned out, processed, canned, delivered straight to the table. Fuck me. This display, fashioned to resemble our pair of mighty primals, require extensive field research. Let's have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in pursuit of authenticity. Cool. Coming soon. Feast your eyes on the great fellow manifest for blah blah blah. Bunch of jibber jabber. Men's room. Right. Messages from Rosenberg. Something something key card, something something reminder, something something. I don't feel like reading it. Too much reading. Yep, didn't teach me anything. What's this? Riot control armor. Another sawed-off shotgun. Damn, I don't have enough mags. Okay, let's see what I do have though. Pressing the wrong buttons. Better helmet. Oh, hey, cool. Matches my armor. Reminds me, I just picked up new armor. Where is it? Something's called Riot Gear. Riot Control Armor. Absolutely terrible. Wait, that one had 9 armor. The current one had 13. Okay. Cool. I'm all decked out in my cool armor. Oh, look at me finding all the cool ways in and out of places. Look at that. Unlock with first aid. Speed work. Vending machine discovered. I thought I had the stealing option. Why can't I steal shit? Thought it said it needed to be 20. So. I thought my skill was high enough. That's weird. 14. -5 for retrofitted heavy power armor. Okay, that's weird. Also, it's 1 too low. Aww. Oh, my armor affects it too. That's weird. So I'm looking for the medical room key while looting the shit out of this place. Because, he was annoying me. So, medical room key, medical room key, no medical room key. I would like to find the medical room key. Look in the medical room. Adrenal cartridges. It's the medical room key, right? First aid key, whatever. Oh, maybe it's in there.
Easy.
Ha! Better weapons too. Look at that. Figured it out. Woohoo! Medical room. There'd be some good shit in here. Experimental something. Okay, cool. Encumbered. You're carrying too many items. Oh, crap. Oh. Carry more! That would give even more items. I almost missed an item. Ah, this is annoying. Alright, oops, damn it, pressing the wrong buttons. So, I'm gonna break down all this shit. Cool. Take a second. Bunch of crap. Yep, breaking it down. There you go, 92 out of 10. 110, my bad. There's a lot of crap in here. What's this? Adreno. Spacer's Choice. Incredible injectable healing enhancer. 8. How do I unlock the other ones? I guess through, whatever they call, General. What's a bypass shunt? Complex passwords are security risks if we remember. Okay. Quest item. Ooh, what's this? Cache of manufactured by probably contraband and everyone. Oh, cool. Junk. I'd say, yeah, most of my overweight shit is from here. 44, what's this one? 50. Oh. Oops. Damn. Okay. Yeah, right. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. So we're coming up to my time limit on my Let's Play. I have some things to get done later today. We'll probably get to Emerald Vale. I have another, let's say, 20 minutes or so left to go. So we can get it to our quest location. So our companion there. Not much right here. Watch it, Chloe. My dog is walking around. Excuse me. So we went through that place, got some good upgrades for gear. And we're making our way to the next place. Everyone around here's already dead. Wonder who killed these guys. Music box, some milk, extendo site. Wonder who made mincemeat of these gentlemen. I think they're used for computer hacking. Oh, we're getting close. Botanical labs. Look at that, we made it.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you.
Well, I don't
Whatever
know you
you're
either.
looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Well, I can't help you with the second one. You obviously run a tight ship.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Philosophicals.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
That's what I just
If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
So
She could be
search her
anywhere.
house now. Unless Marauders got her, then parts of her could be lots
Could
of
do without the
places.
gallows humor.
Ha!
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she might be
Vex
hiding?
me, If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her
Little
room.
ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills, far as I can tell.
She's going to be dead.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Yeah, it's like pulling teeth.
What is it?
Why are you standing there with a fucking rifle? Yeah, a sniper rifle. How's that gonna help you? Okay. Go meet the old lady.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be ugly. And just who are you now?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Really?
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Ah,
you
that's what you
staying
wanted
long?
to come.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I
Tobaccorn.
brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So,
Fuck
like the
Edgewater.
spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh
Puffball, I
soil,
guess that's what those
we
flowers
put
are
down
called.
new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to town. Come back to the Canary. That's about it. Reed asked you to consider about coming back. Willing to make amends. Something about going back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need your fucking core shit. Power regulator, that's what it is.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I tried.
If you're going
Didn't
down
work.
to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Ha.
Seems the sort of thing a hero
That's what I'm gonna
would
do. A hero would do. Oh, look at that. I'm a hero already. What have you got against the town? A hero to you, maybe.
hero to the people who matter. To us.
Dakota.
To the ones who come around.
Stop eating stuff.
To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Steal everything. Steal everything. So yeah, definitely gonna go against.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Okay, that was random. Cool. Mock apple. Oh, so mock apple, it's not like a fake apple tea, it's like a weird type of apple. Cool. Oh, workbenches everywhere. Where? Get out of the way. Install your mod. First select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose the type of mod you want to install. Finally, pick the mod to install and boom, you're upgraded. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once you use, so put them on your favorite gear. Cool. Two-handed. Cool. 103, nice. Nothing. Range weapon, funded barrel. Nothing much. Actually. Budget Tinker, Troop Helmet. Do you want the Tinker Troop Helmet? Wait, what? is it? 40. Go to the plan and make a decision, and then that'll be. Plan not directly in camp area. Plant's up here. Like flying audio up in the hills over there. Interesting. I wonder if there's marauders here. Coolant tank. Interesting. Geothermal plant discovered.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Can't break that.
Processing. Investigating.
Woo! We made it!
Okay. We didn't make anything. We killed like one guy. Oh shit. Rocket launcher for the win. Rocket for the win. Score one for grenade launcher. So, let's get our way inside and make a decision. Once I make the decision, that is where I will end Let's Play Part 1. Because I am going to go see a movie. Go see Zombieland 2. How far in are we right now? We have been playing for... been live streaming for, almost 2 hours. So, hope everyone who has come and gone has enjoyed the live stream, the Let's Play. We will be doing a Let's Play Part 2 probably later today, if I feel like continuing to speak and talk.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Obviously it's all locked up. Trusty machine gun.
Here we go. Got him all. You got him.
Yep. It's gonna have a rocket launcher. A grenade launcher, whatever you want to call it. Okay. What I want to do. Oh, look at all those mods. This is nice. Control room. Terminal. Unlock office door. Thank you. Messages. There's informal notifications from your management. Please select 5 supportants to be dismissed immediately. So just Spacer's Choice is dick. Open this bad boy.
Nice.
Lockpick used.
Incoming! You took one down!
Yes, I did. Seems very happy about that. And annoyingly surprised at the same time. Unlock door. Enter passcode. Hey. Ocean. I found some lotion, man. What's this? Oh, wow, you need a lot of lockpicks for that one. Don't have enough here. Son of a hoopnay.
Sister.
Incoming!
Level 4. I will definitely increase my hack perks so that I can sell from the vendors. To the vendors. Vending machines. For the supplies, dude. I like that they light up on their own and it's not a skill like in Fallout 4, because like sometimes it's really hard to see the stupid things in loot. You might not see it right away. Some skill points, so yeah, definitely taking the hack. I don't know why I got minus just because of my whatever. I'm gonna have to take my armor off when I want to sell stuff. Defense, ranged, melee, tech. Unlock perfect blocks. Oh, I didn't read that nearly in time. Energy container. Man, there's so much loot. It's awesome. What's this? Oh, a copy of Young Inspector's Guide. Mechanical. I think it's on 3. I need somebody to record. Use terminal. Access repair log. Access repair log. What the shit? What else can I find? That is not what I wanted to do. Just make sure he's dead. Oh, stop reloading for no reason. I'm pushing my play time. I just want to get this choice done, you know. Just decide who I'm going to take the power from and then give it to. Oh, shit. 49 lockpicks? That's crazy. Got big secrets on that computer.
Go away, Phantom!
Take away Phantom? What the hell is that?
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh, so close.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Get past that armor! That's the last of them.
Nice. Turn off all that steam. Oh shit, look at that. I didn't have to unlock that door after all.
System alert.
Kill the robot! Ah, shit, I'm out of ammo.
We made it!
Barely. Flaw tutorial. During adventures, things might happen to your characters that can trigger a flaw offer? Okay. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Choice is yours. Drug addiction. Taking as many drugs as you have has turned to an addiction, making you suffer withdrawal if you go too long without another hit. Drug addiction. Ha! Oh, thank you. Why would I want to be a drug addict? I'm not sure if I'm going to make it down there in time. Running out of time here. What the hell was it? Shush, Chloe. Right, okay.
Get away!
Running out of time here. Okay. Let's focus. Let's find this guy.
Go away, Phantom!
Chloe, shush. My dog.
Get away!
Oh, nice.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
So this guy's crazy. Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you. Great, another lunatic.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
But
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
no shit. You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Thank you. If you worked on these machines, you know how to stop them, right? Was that before or after you became a tycoon? How long have you lived down here?
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw.
Persuasion.
Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yep.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Woohoo.
The tail.
Chloe, shush.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Except you.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you would sprat.
Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
I'm running out of time. Okay.
Mechanicals lost their bolts.
Already,
Oh.
my bad.
You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told him to do it.
Oh, he's so reprogrammed.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrub...
Okay, that guy's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Just gonna steal all of his stuff. Yep. I do not have enough time to finish all this. So this is going to be where I finish the Let's Play. Alright, so we've played for a good 2 hours. We have the... Let's check what's our quest line journal. So, comes to the power. Deliver Reed's message, speak to the vicar, repairing the auto mechanicals, and then divert the power. So I still have to make the choice to revert the power. I'm not sure which way I'm going to decide. I'm most likely going to side against Edgewater. You know, like, fight the man, power, yeah. But I will kill Reed when I go back, if I have that opportunity. That'll be later today, probably. So that's it for now. Hope everyone enjoyed. This game is much fun. and I will see you all next time.